Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. Gotta look over my team here real quickly, make sure we're all good to go. Because we've got a fight with our name on it. Good times ahead here. There we go. Yes, I know. You're gonna beat me. La-di-la-di-la. Here we go. True test of skill here. My level 39 Vero is level 47, and Pidgeot is gone crazy. Luckily, I don't fear him. I've got all the right Pokemon for the job here. Yes, I know. You want to be the fastest boy in the West. Now, it's unfortunate that that was a critical hit. It's not what I needed. Well, not what I needed. You know what I mean. Yes! Perfect! Fearow fears nothing! Here we go. Sending out the right horn. Oh good, Lapras is coming up next. That's good, because she's gonna take good care of this little Rhyhorn here. Tell you what, the past week though has been super hot. We're basically stuck in this heat dome that the weather's delivering out to us. It's terrible. Basically what's happening is that July temperatures are happening in June. And it's much of like the Southwest is being affected by this. It's tragic. So it's like, we've had a couple like 113s, 111s for days. But like I said, it's July temperatures that are happening in the middle of June. Like, it's not... That's the only reason why people are concerned. Breaking some records as a result. Execute is grass, I know that. I think it's psychic, so I don't think Earthquake's actually going to deal that much. I think. I've been known to be wrong before. It's hard when you have to remember a bunch of different types. I know he's going to do Solar Beam, but when you have to remember a lot of different Pokemon, all with their types, and then there's like Alolan and Galarian versions of Pokemon that we've already seen, and it's just, ugh, it gets confusing. But I think I'm correct. So here's the skinny. You have Grass, who's resistant to ground types. Then you've got Poison, which is weak to ground type attacks. So that's where the confusion lies, and there's so many grass Pokemon that are that also have the poison substat. Not everyone, but quite a bit. I was not hoping for a Psychic to come out and play, but you know how that goes sometimes. You know how that works. Yep, now using the good old Recover. So we just gotta hit him harder. That's my plan. Or it could just be a critical hit on a Pikachu. That's something that could work as well. Luckily I have Kadabra. We'll just sit here. We'll do some seismic tosses. Because Psychic's not going to be that effective. Unless if it's a critical hit, in which case this is the saddest of news. Alright, come on. Come on. Yes! There we go. That's all I needed today. Alright, now we got a Kadabra going up against a Blastoise. This is fine. Please go first. Yes! Look at that. Level 53 Blastoise, not as fast as my Kadabra. Actually lowering his special stats, not bad. That was a good turnout there. Alright, this gets interesting because I don't have a Pikachu, which is one of the reasons I have one. So, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I am going first, weirdly enough. Nice critical hit with the Slash. Was not as effective. We're gonna go resort to digging, see if that's realistically any better, because Slash honestly didn't do that much. Like, it did so little damage with the critical hits. Oh baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go use another Slash here. Thank goodness Charizard's faster than a level 53 Blastoise. I don't know how that works out exactly, but that's what saved me in the end. I was just careless. You seem to be careless, and I can tell you that. Yeah, you go walk that way. You go be a big person. Actually, I probably could just fly. Because, let me tell you. No, I wanted to go up. Wanted to go. You could go rest back at your house to heal up. This is a true fact. However, I have to fly back here anyway. Because that's where I want to be. That's where I need to go. But we got a little bit of downtime now because we have to walk through the first half, I guess the first third of the whole Victory Road section, in which we have to display all the badges we've acquired. You know, it's great. They changed it eventually to where it's really just one person that you just have to show, but it's like, good, great. Let me remind myself all the badges I already have acquired. But yeah, we got some downtime. Just go about here. Luckily, not a whole lot of trainers. Not in the first third part of the Victory Road. The second third, quite a bit, and then the last third is just a home stretch maze, essentially. Go through this giant building, which houses this guard. There we go. Brilliant. So some interesting things. So I was looking through products on Amazon for one reason and another, but somebody had posted a question for a product, and I was gonna leave a post on that question. Sorry, little microphone, and explain that that there's that this particular product wasn't somebody plagiarizing or anything like that. That it was just now listed as the publisher's game rather than the developer's game. But come to find out, Amazon has changed their ways slightly about who can post and whatnot. You have to make a certain a minimum amount of purchases. I have to go find out what that number is. But even though I've been shopping there for like, what, past 6-7 years? Maybe 8? Apparently none of those purchases matter for terms of that I can post/leave reviews of products on Amazon. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I have a lot of extra benefits. I'm like, just because I haven't purchased anything recently through COVID, through COVID-19 times, all of a sudden this makes me ineligible to post stuff, despite, the number of years and the number of products I have purchased. Like, despite all that, not good enough anymore, so, oops. This has gone well. We gotta maneuver these rocks into very specific locations. There's little switches that we have to press down with these giant boulders. And this one's a little bit finicky. You can accidentally go outside, and one wrong move could easily ruin your day, and you have to leave the floor. There's no way around it. Is this one of those things where there's a hidden? Nope. Sometimes there's locations with hidden items. That would have been nice if that was one. It wasn't. But yeah, so. And I'm like, just. I get why Amazon wants accounts to get people to purchase stuff before they post things. Like, it makes complete sense in that regard. But when you've been a customer as long as I have, you would think that I should be able to post stuff, and I have been able to in the past. Like, we're definitely talking before COVID-19, so you'd be looking at probably 2 years. Like, I've been able to post stuff, like leave reviews and whatnot, and all of a sudden, changing the community guidelines, I can no longer post stuff, so I have to figure out what's wrong with that. Alright, one of these items I want, and the other I don't. I think, well, if I have the room for it. Alright, hang on. Hang on. I don't need escape ropes, let's just toss that. I forgot to actually sell stuff. That is my mistake. Okay, I don't think I want that item, which is unfortunate. I can always re-grab the other item. Yeah, Sky Attack. Not useful. I think the other item? Gosh, it's either a TM that I want, or it's like an item that I can sell for, or even better, it's a rare candy. One of those things. So, during the first third of what I call Victory Road is going through all the guards, right? This is the second third where you have to go through this Pokemon-infested dungeon. There's trainers here who are all actually pretty strong. We're going to pretty much avoid every single one of them, if possible. Because the thing is, we want to be able to get through this section so that we can actually fly back to where Indigo Plateau is, where the champions reside. Here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Forgot there's a guy there. We tried our best. Alright. I don't even think I actually switched my Pokemon around, actually, to send out. Yep. Alright. Not that this is a terrible matchup. By all means. This will do nicely. Perfect. Here we go. Wartortle! Now we'll switch back, because Snorlax needs some experience points. He is one hungry hippo. Alright. There we go there. So yeah, like I said, we were trying to avoid these battles. Just so that we can get through, get a healing center, so that then we can come back through, get all these trainers, steal their money, steal their experience points. And Charmeleon, so you can tell this guy's worked hard. He's got 3 of the starters that are evolved. It's like, is this even fair? Like, these are pretty much, like, the starters you could pretty much classify as legendary Pokemon because you don't get them again. But good thing he's got a Charizard. I don't even think Earthquake would work because he's a flying type now, so this gets interesting. Let's go with just a good old Strength. He does like his X attacks, though, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Probably needs it to get through all this HP. Could also just get critical hits, I suppose. Bada bing, yes! Use more of that stuff. There we go. There's more to like at Snorlax. Alright. I had a chance, not really. Not really. Not with this lineup I have. Alright, let's get everyone into their proper spots. Luckily, this is actually a fairly easy switcheroo. And we're done. Sort of. I forgot Fearow. Needs to be here. There we go. Alright. The good news is Pikachu should need one more level and then he's actually primed for an evolution. Makes it quite easy. And just no. Just don't do it. Don't even look at him, Pikachu. Alright, we need this block. I didn't even get to turn around. Didn't even get to look down. It's possible he'll actually just immediately look down right after the battle. Yep. Pokemon counters are interesting, so especially in the older series, you always have a chance to find a Pokemon based on when you press a button, when you press a button on the directional pad, when you move and then stop, and then it checks all over again to when you are pushing. Gosh, I am not doing well of avoiding trainers. It's been a while since I've actually seen Victory Road, so not my fault. Alright, it's a Machoke. It's fine. It's against a tiny little fuzzy mouse. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. What was I? Oh yeah. But yeah, so if you change direction, that also counts, because it's you pushing a button, right? It checks for Pokemon there. Then it looks down, checks for Pokemon there. Then you move, and then checks for Pokemon after that. Like, turning in the grass or the caves just increases your chance of finding something you don't want. This is one of the reasons why these caves are so brutal, because it's so easy. Because pretty much everything you're doing is has a chance to trigger a Pokemon fight. So, just part of the interesting math. Oh no, Pikachu, hold on! Oh, you were so close, buddy. You were so close. This is why we have Kadabra. All right. I'm gonna just do a little seismic toss. That's enough. There we go. Alright. And then we'll go around this way. This one we hug down because there's a guy I know right up there. You might have seen that there was a bird type Pokemon sitting over here on the left side. I want to go this way because we would like to grab all these items. All these items, I think. Probably gonna have to toss something, actually, now that I think about it. You know me. You know me. Just toss everything left and right. Need Carbos. I do need Carbos, but I forgot what it does. Oh, it contains Blizzard. We would actually like to hold on to Blizzard for right now. Okay. Full heal. Full restore is better, I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's just... I can't, because we gotta hold on to it. I have potions, though. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do, because we want Pikachu to be alive in case we get into another fight. Let's just use the potions. Let me tell you, using a potion for the end game content, like against... Like, a regular potion isn't gonna save me from... an Elite Four's Pokemon. It's not gonna happen. So we'll just use it now to heal up, and that'll free me an item slot, and then boom! Okay, another full heal, excellent. See? I was trying to go up, and now it's like, oh, I'll give you a Pokemon instead. No! Don't want it! Watch, it should... I won't even have my thumb on the D-pad, he should look up. Point exactly. Anyway, so right over there, I don't even think we can see it anymore, but that is where Moltres is. Technically it's the easiest one to get because it's pretty much in the way. Like you can see now, there's Moltres. Just chilling around, having a good time. And we're just gonna walk around this dude, grab that, and we're gonna walk back. Easy. Oh, there's a Marowak. I actually don't see a lot of those here. Usually everybody else. But yep. Like, Articuno's in the Seafoam Islands, which technically we skipped. So that's a bit of a thing there. Let's go use our muscles here. Here we go. Don't push it all the way up. Got a lot of pushing to do here, and of course, Pokemon battles left and right. And we're just trying to avoid. Just don't want to be here. Keep on going here. Trying to think what else. What else has been new? We had the E3 just recently, which is fantastic. Nintendo once again proving why it's the coolest. But plenty of good stuff from Nintendo. The big things, of course, that were of interest to me. So you have the Mario Party All-Stars, which is essentially a best of the original Mario Party games. Like we saw stuff from Mario Party 1 and 2. So that's pretty cool, and it's all like completely remastered, like not even remastered, remaked. It's a complete overhaul, but still the old same song and dance. So that's gonna be exciting. Advance Wars 1 and 2 is coming to the Switch. I'm like, ugh, that's gonna be some sweet Sweet things there. Alright, we don't actually want to go down. That's where... Going down there goes to where Moltres is at, which we actually don't want to. Alright, what is TM 17? Submission. No, I'm actually just going to straight up toss it. Because we want to take some of these items. Of course, it's another TM. Of course it is. And I don't know if Carbos is... trying to think. Explosion? No. So I know I could throw that away as well. Carbos I gotta teach to a Pokemon. What I don't remember if it's speed or special. I think... Gosh. And I wish I had the guide, but that's somewhere, I don't know where. I was looking at something earlier, and I didn't put it back in the same location I would have normally put it in. Oh, a Venomoth. Nice. It's like, could I look it up on my phone? Sure. Who knows where my phone is? To be fair, the phone is probably somewhere in this room. I usually just move it out of the way when I'm doing these recordings, so I don't get distracted by it. Plus, if something important comes up, that's what my watch is for. Alright. Just run away, Pikachu. So moving the switch unlocks the door that you saw very briefly there. And then we're just gonna walk past that dude and just continue our way through. A lot of this is just avoiding Pokemon. Some of it's also avoiding trainers, but as you've been noticing, I have not been doing that as skillfully as anyone else has. Just let me through. Just want to be one of the cool kids. Alright, so we go over here, right? You gotta push that through the hole so that you can fall down. And then we gotta go around this way, which of course requires going to Snorlax, using Strength, and moving it once more. Later on, your ability to just move stuff by just essentially talking to the rock saves so much time. It's such a nice detail they added eventually. Alright. Just pushing along. The worst part about all this, too, is so once we actually leave the dungeon, like, everything completely resets other than the Pokemon trainers we faced. So if you go back through, you have to do it all over again. There is an item here. I thought there was. But you have to do the whole puzzles again. Luckily, going through the cave backwards, you can pretty much reach most of the floors a lot easier than if you were to try to go through, like, the front side. Because you have to do it all. Alright. Self-destruct, I can easily toss that, but I'm going to use Carbos. I'm going to say it's special. I'm going to use it on Snorlax. Okay, it's speed. Technically, that's not a bad thing to use it on him. I would have actually preferred to have used it on, Actually, who would have used it on? I probably would have used it on Lapras. So Carbos is speed. This is good to know. So speed 71 versus speed of 41. A little bit of a difference there, but one of the reasons I want Lapras to do it is because she actually has a chance to be faster than some of the others. I mean, look, like, Charizard's 100 speed. Like, he's just crazy. Fearow, 98. You know, Bird, known for their fastness. 99. And then even Pikachu. Pikachu's at 86. And that speed should jump up once we evolve him into a Raichu. So that's one of the reasons I would have wanted speed for Lapras. I guess I also probably should have thought about using special on it, but if Carbos was special, I would have wanted it on Snorlax specifically because he knows Psychic and we might need him to use any special moves if it comes down to it. If Kadabra can't make the cut for some reason. There we go. Just go through here, and boom. And then the last part of Victory Road is navigating this little maze. At first it doesn't seem much, but you see, immediately cut off. You're like, alright, guess I'll go around. Just like that. That's the exact path. I didn't feel like it was necessary to do that. Like, I felt like it feels like they just did that just to be a nuisance to you. But it is what it is. But since we're here, let's take care of some item management. Because we're gonna need to prep ourselves for the big haul. Let's see about depositing some items if we need to. Okay, secret key we no longer need. Don't need to open up any locked gyms. Alright, the rest are all TMs. We just gotta figure out if they're worth the keeping and using. Let's withdraw all the candies. I guess I could just go down. That's a nice thing there. Keep the nuggets for now there. Ethers, check. Max potions. Can't carry any more items. I thought it was gonna happen at some point. So let's quickly burn through the list. Luckily, there's a shop right here. I will show you. Look at that, 242,000. There we go. So he sells all sorts of stuff. Full restores, max potions, full heals, revives. We actually will not be buying max potions for him. You can buy hyper potions at Cinnabar Island for a little bit less money. That's gonna come important later on. So let's take a quick look. See what we need. We don't need 36. Don't need number 9. Don't need 3. Don't need 46. Definitely don't need 46. Blizzard. Okay, so keep 14. Keep 14 and 38. Right. 14 and 38. Nope. So this should all be stuff I don't want. Nope. 14 and 38. I actually don't need it. It's not a terrible move, actually. Alright, so keep 14, keep 38. This is the true test of a warrior, is memorizing which ones you need. I probably should have used them first before the selling, but details. So you can see these sell for quite a bit, actually. That's why we were trying not to throw them away. Keep 14, keep 38. Worth it. Another worth it. There we go. And they're all priced differently for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it's that way for whatever reason. Alright, let's actually use them. I definitely want to use Fire Blast, because I don't think Charizard's going to learn it. He might learn Flamethrower if we're lucky, but I mean... Let's go ahead. Let's see. I have Cut, so I'll get rid of Slash. Like, Slash is technically the better move over Cut, but I need to unlearn it, essentially, which is impossible to do unless if I go talk to somebody about it. I'm gonna hold on to the 14 just because I want to know if Lapras learns Blizzard and if she learns it anytime soon. But I'll do that in between the episodes just to make sure. In the meantime, let's go take back the max potion here. Max ethers, for sure. Been saving all the stuff for today. Ooh, there's a 30 and a 40 ATM. I've deposited. Oh, more money is what they're telling me here. Better at least get all the good stuff first. There's proteins. I know protein's strength. That's good news. Calcium. Alright. I'll handle the stuff later on, but protein, it should be... Okay, good, we got everything that we need there. So, revives, hyper potions. Wait, this is now all about getting stuff rearranged so that we can grab stuff on the fly. I'm gonna switch hyper potions that way. Get those higher up. Rare candies. There's an ether. Max. Yeah, we want to save some of that stuff for later on. So protein, like I said before, is strength. And this is good because everyone is... This is good. This is fine. So attack 104, I didn't think that was going to be too much of a problem. 93 for Lapras, but not as important for you. 82 even lower, but again, not as important. 87, actually kind of important. Definitely doesn't matter, but I'm curious. Yeah, 45, not as important. And then won't be as important for you, and yours will be boosted up. So Fearow, I think, is the correct way to use that. Attack Rose, and then once more. Perfect. Just attack of 90. Gonna be so much cooler now. I'm gonna save the other ones just to make sure. I'm pretty certain it was Carbos. It doesn't help you have Calcium and Carbos, but Carbos should be special. Calcium? I mean, I think of Bones, so I would think defense. But we also need to go shopping because we need a Thunderstone for the eventuality. That is going to be beautiful Raichu. That's completely necessary. And luckily, they are sold in this whole area. Going to look for my Bosticle. And then we ride it to victory. How am I doing on time, actually? Oh, we've been doing... This has been a heavy episode. A super heavy episode. That is my bad. My bad there. Just... Yeah, we can buy TMs here. I don't think this is the floor I want. But we've been doing all this stuff. Like I said, Victory Road, kind of rough. Not to mention we had... that guy should be like, I'm the counter dude. Oh gosh, I'm getting confused as to who does what now. There we go. This guy. Thunderstone, yes. Okay. So I will call it quits seeing how long this episode's been. Was not expecting that, honestly. But I'll make sure about the which items do which for next time round. We'll start prepping ourselves up for the big fight, and I'll show you the strategy that we'll be going with for going against the Elite Four. Until then, I hope you guys are enjoying your day, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.